Are you planning to go on a hike with your friends? Do you want it to be as enjoyable and safe as possible? You're in luck because I'm about to give you safety tips on how to survive wild animal attacks with 10 survival tactics which can save your life from wild animals. Hi there! Looking for something fun and exciting? Come and laugh with us. Welcome to Mr. Pink and Mrs. Blue, where laughter is the best medicine. I am Mrs. Blue, Mr. Pink's trusty companion, here to give you life-saving tips on how to keep yourselves safe from these deadly creatures. Number 10. Avoid eye contact. If you are having a fight with someone, to look brave and strong, you tend to do this to appear more superior to them. Just like in humans, animals also find it very intimidating if a person looks at them straight in the eyes. For them, it is an act of aggression because they feel that their territory is being threatened. And in order to eliminate this threat, they need to attack. During a wild animal encounter, keep your head down. But still watch every move because some of them are really fast, like cougars. Stay calm as much as possible and try to avoid making them upset. Believe me, you wouldn't want to intimidate bears and lions, or you'll end up as their family's dinner. If you found the first one useful, stay with us until the very end of the video to know more tips on how to save your lives during a wild animal attack. Feel free to click on the subscribe button and notification bell to keep you updated whenever we post a new video. Come and join our growing family. Number 9. Observe the ground for animal tracks and poop. Yeah, it's fun to enjoy the scenery of the mountain or the forest, having a look at the trees and the breathtaking skies. But for your safety, you might want to check the surface too. Watch out for these animal tracks and feces because these smart creatures are just quietly lurking around the area and waiting for the perfect time to attack. Checking for poop can be a little silly and weird, but hey, if it can save your life, do it! Number 8. Give them an exit route. During an encounter, animals like bears don't want to feel cornered, and if they do, they'll do anything just to escape the area, even if it means they'll have to kill whatever gets in their way. Be sure to give them some space where they can run away when the tension arises. Animals and humans share some traits, especially when it comes to instincts, so try to put yourself in a similar situation. I'm sure you'll do the same thing, or maybe even more, given that some humans tend to overreact in some situations. Kidding aside, remember these tips to leave the forest in one piece. Number 7. Appear submissive. A human's ego is as fragile as glass, but every once in a while, lowering our pride and ego may help us in extending our lifespan. How is that so? In the middle of a wild animal attack, slowly walk away without turning your back while trying to speak to the animal in a very calm manner. This is to assure it that you're acknowledging its supremacy in its territory. More like giving them respect and ensuring them that you mean no harm. However, you also need to stay calm and restrain yourself from running away because that will only make things worse. You wouldn't want your camping trip to turn into a nightmare, would you? Number 6. Don't pee in the ocean. Are you having bad dreams that involve the ocean? Specifically, shark attacks because of that movie Jaws? Well, I'm pretty traumatized by that too. According to statistics, in 2019, a total of 64 cases of unprovoked shark attacks have been reported. This number is lower than the rest of the records for the last 5 years, from 2014 to 2018, which had an average of 82 shark attacks annually. Based on a study, sharks are unlikely to attack if the smell of blood is unobserved. Mostly, attacks are triggered by the urine and blood sensed within the ocean. So, if you're planning to go on a swim at the nearest beach, avoid taking a piss in the water. Instead, head to the nearest comfort room. I swear, holding your pee is a lot easier than trying to get away from a hungry shark. Number 5. Bring your weapons. Obviously, you'll need to have these with you as part of your camping starter kit. It can be a knife, axe, gun, bow and arrow, whichever works best for you. Just remember to keep these within your reach at all times, because you'll never know when these dangerous creatures will appear and attack. If you're uncomfortable carrying such weapons, you can always have something that can be converted into one, like Rapunzel's frying pan. See, there are so many options. I might consider having a pastry roller with me. How about you? Which weapon are you going to bring? Let me know in the comments below. Number 4, climb a tree. Are you good at tree climbing? Well, you better be, because this can save your life. Animals like bison and deer can't attack you if you're up in a tree, and will just end up leaving you alone and finding a different species to prey on. Although this is obviously not applicable to all animals, especially to gorillas and monkeys that are even better climbers than you. They've been doing this for their whole lives. They're basically veterans. It's like you're on level 1 and they're already at level 561. In that case, you might want to resort to a different survival tip. Don't worry, because we still have more for you, so stay tuned. Number 3, make yourself appear larger. Animals treat size as a very valuable trait to determine strength. The larger an animal is, the scarier it appears. It's the same with humans. If you appeared bigger than your attacker, it frightens them away. It makes them feel submissive because of your massive appearance. So if ever a wild animal attack happens in the middle of your camping trip, make use of this tip. You can raise your arms as high as you can to increase your height. And you can also use your jacket to add a little bit more. This will surely scare these aggressive creatures away from the vicinity. Number 2, make loud noises. If a bear or a lion is about to attack you, make use of any material you can find to make loud noises, because apparently this scares them away. Make the noise as loud as you can. You can even use the power of your voice, which is really effective if you're with a group of people. The more noise, the better. You can shout at the creature and command it to go away at once. What an interesting tip, right? Who would have thought wild creatures are such sensitive babies deep inside? If this doesn't work, don't panic and prepare for a battle. As much as we do not want to hurt these animals, we need to fight for our lives too. So it's up to you if you need to shoot to kill or just injure the creature. But remember, once they lay their claws on you, it's game over, buddy. You'll go straight to their tummies. Number 1, play dead. You might already have an idea about this one, thanks to survival movies that gave us tips on how to survive bear and lion attacks. Keeping your head down, covered by your arms and hands, the animal may think you're already dead and leave you alone for good. There's also a chance that it might not leave. And if that's the case, prepare your combative skills, because you're about to go head-to-head with this beast. Grab any weapon you have. It may be a rock, pot, fork, gun, or even just your fingernails, and get ready for a fight. Make sure to aim at its eyes and nose, because those are their sensitive areas, and release maximum force in order to frighten the animal as much as you can. Which of these tips turned out to be your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Do you know what activities kept people occupied during the coronavirus quarantine? Go ahead and check out our video, Top 10 Funny Things People Do During Quarantine. That is all for today for Mrs. Blue. Don't forget, laughter is the best medicine. Mr. Pink and Mrs. Blue will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!